Hello and welcome to ERP Radio, your recovery resource. Today we have a roundtable topic, which I'm very excited about. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce everyone. My name is Jennifer Stewart. Next to me is my co-host, Ben.
Hey Jen, and hey everyone, how are you doing?
Hey. And then we have Tommy, our producer.
Hey, how you guys doing today?
And then next to me is one of my fabulous content writers, Pam. Hey, Pam.
Hi, Jennifer. How are you doing?
So today's topic is antidepressants, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, my team, what do you guys think of antidepressants?
Well, they're a mixed lot. They do a lot of good for some people with their brain chemistry, them less anxious and less depressed. But there are also drawbacks too, right, guys?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ma'am, I'm glad you mentioned that because there is some truth to that. People can become addicted to them if they take them after a while, and it becomes really difficult for them to ever get off the drug in the first place. And you can also have relapses. If you try to move off the drug, you might relapse back into them after a couple months.
And I never want to step in the foot of modern science, but I have my own personal views on it. If somebody's a drug addict and experiencing substance abuse issues with Xanax, alcohol, or any other substance, I don't know how I feel about them being prescribed to an antidepressant, because my personal experience, I think people, if they're dealing with some type of addiction, they should just cut it all out and find other alternatives to deal with their depression, to deal with their anxiety, deal with their emotions.
Yeah. Ben, just to caveat what you're saying, I agree. Over a decade ago when I lost my mother, they tried to put me on antidepressants. I was worse. I was just like numb and worse. And what helped me was being drug-free, getting off the antidepressants. Yeah, did I read a few self-help books? I sure did, but I got in tune with myself. And that's what really healed the depression. So I agree with what you're saying.
And sometimes doctors overprescribe it, and then you see people that are so heavily medicated on antidepressants that they're almost like zombies.
Yeah.
And then and then the other issue is then they'll prescribe some type of upper, so it's like there's no true real balance, and like you don't really know what's really going on with the person, because it's like it's either up or down, up or down.
I think that's the thing too. I mean, on a daily basis, those drugs can actually make you more anxious and cause you to be more restless. You may, by taking the drugs, not feel as if your case has happened. Some people, even after they take the drug for a certain amount of time, whether it be Lexapro or Zoloft, may feel the effects weaken, so they feel they may have to take more. What that'll do is cause an addiction. And when they even try to at all move off the drug, it still really does have a hold over themselves.
And do we really know if these medicine or this medication that they're prescribing, if it's just temporarily masking the symptoms, or if it's actually curing it, I guess?
Exactly, but then you have the other people that argue, and it's true. I think we all know people that they haven't worked for, but we all know people that they work for. They're able to function and do daily things because they're on these antidepressants.
Right.
Even you've heard of suicidal people coming back from the brink because they've had this. But what Ben said before, with doctors, they play such a big role in this because it's a tool, but not the only tool, and the doctors and stuff and therapists have to regulate the use of these tools.
I'm wondering, do you guys feel that doctors will prescribe this as a first resort because they see it as a quick alternative to the situation, rather than maybe recommending things like meditation or other alternative forms, maybe holistic therapies?
I think it's truly dependent on the doctor, because there's doctors who are notorious for just having that notepad out and prescribing whatever they think is right, and then there's doctors who are definitely more willing to figure out an alternative situation that's not medicine, and it's all determined on who you're going to. So my personal advice would be do your research before you start, do some doctor shopping. I think that's what they say.
No, because that's true. Every doctor is different. So if you know anyone who is suffering from antidepressants addiction, or addiction regardless, please feel free to give us a call. Our counselors are on site 24/7 and available to answer any questions. Our phone number is 844-548-3407. Thank you so much for tuning in, and join us next week.